666. So I'm about 88. 666 on the back of my head.
Nationalist all you want, my friend.
Oh, he's got to come back. You can't help.
Oh, Jesus.
You're humiliated again. Keep getting humiliated. Yeah, walk off, bro. Walk off, bro.
Supposedly about race. Was not about race.
Watch him, Piers, behind you.
They make out it's about race.
It's not about race.
They want to whip up the hatred between the races.
That's right. That's right.
And that doesn't mean I think Sikhs should wander around with knives. I don't.
I
don't think they should.
I
don't think they should. That's my opinion. I don't think they should.
What's wrong with that?
My opinion. That's all. My opinion. But
we should all have the right to bear
when the police officer,
we do have the right to bear arms.
When the police officer was trying to arrest him, he didn't see any blood. That's the first thing I said. Where's the blood? Of course, a police officer. I've been arrested down on the floor. I've been brutally arrested here at Speaker's Corner, by the way.
That is true.
By the police.
Me too.
And this gentleman here, many times at his age. Did those people, did Tommy issue a statement condemning the arrest of a 70-plus-year-old during the lockdown? Did Tommy complain when I was arrested here? Right next to him. I was right next. In fact, when we went to the police station, I was arrested first, Tommy arrested second, and when I got to the police station, Tommy was there in front of me, shouting at me in the police station at once. He jumped the queue. He jumped the queue. The other time I came here, I was also attacked by Tommy supporters for asking him a question. For asking him a question, I was attacked. Now, they are saying two-tier policing. There is two-tier policing, and the two-tier policing is geared against the black community.
That's right. That's right.
Mainly the blacks, less the South Asians, mainly the. And this is well documented over decades.
5 times more.
That doesn't mean there aren't black thugs. I was on the Regent's Canal the other day, and 3 black thugs attacked a white kid. Tried to steal his bike. Some guy intervened. I tried to sort of intervene, but one of them had a hammer. So I was a bit reluctant. I didn't know he had a hammer, but I thought he might have a hammer or a knife. But actually, when they heard some guy speaking like you speak, say, "What are you doing?" Say it for us.
What are you doing?
When he said it like that, they ran away.
What on earth are you doing?
So they must have had some English teacher
We need your hand.
who makes them feel inferior.
So to the police.
So are there black kids who commit crime? Yes.
You know what you're doing.
There are significant numbers.
He can't see.
Is there nevertheless racial prejudice in the police? Yes, there is. And that's palpably provable. Larger numbers of black people go to prison as a percentage of those arrested for the same crimes. Larger, they go to prison for longer periods than white people for the same crime. I don't know if it's worse than America.
It is.
But of course, where there are instances where the police overcompensate, then of course the white community, understandably, I'm not denying that, will also react against that.
They've always been working class.
If there are, for example,
Yes, we know that.
Afghan refugees who arrive off a boat, settle in a hotel, and then go and rape a schoolgirl around the corner, of course the white community is going to get upset, and justifiably so. And many Afghans, it's a simple fact, are mentally traumatized. I remember meeting a Pakistani guy living in an area full of Afghan refugees. One of his closest friends was an Afghan. The Afghan guy turns around and says, "Listen, my friend, I am not normal." And he turned around and he said, "Well, what do you mean you're not normal? You're fine." He goes, "I'm not normal. I grew up with killing and murder and slaughter in front of me
Caused by the West.
every day."
Caused by the West.
Funny thing, there was an article today. A brigadier someone or other formerly serving in Afghanistan, warning about the impending race war. Well, no wonder. The fact of the matter is, Britain was implicated, along with America, along with Israel,
That's
in
right.
mass slaughter and genocide
That's right.
of the people
That's
of
right.
Afghanistan, of Iraq, of Iran today, of
Syria,
Gaza,
Syria
and of the
too.
whole of the Middle East.
If you go
And of course, the countries
And they
where
still
the
are.
refugees come from,
they still are,
if you
too.
list them all, they are the countries that we have bombed. Almost to a man. Almost to a man. Or we have ruined. Now when I say we have ruined, that doesn't mean that the white English class, the working class person ruined those countries. They didn't. They are completely innocent.
It's the Epstein class.
They are innocently manipulated by this gang. And I believe, my conspiratorial mind tells me, that the Henry Novak story has somehow been released to whip up hatred. Released to whip up, deliberately to whip up hatred between the races.
Why? Because it's falling apart.
But his parents
Because
March around as many as they fall, it's collapsing. So there will be false flags and all sorts of manipulation.
How to mess up the Labour Party?
We need to mess up the Labour Party. Unfortunately, okay,
that's, I don't have any problem with it. I don't have any problem with it. Well, was it in the public interest? Well, was it really in the? Because you see, there's another angle to this, which is of course the Liz Kendall. What's her role in government again? She then released a statement saying, or the Home Office released a statement saying, oh yes, but now we must control social media because social media is the cause of the violence. And of course, it is true.
There will be a backlash.
That not Donald Trump, J.D. Vance and Elon Musk constantly intervene to stoke up racial conflict in Britain. What's that about? What's that all about? And who are they doing it on behalf of? Who are they doing it on behalf of?
Civil War.
Well, who benefits?
They do.
Care bono is an ancient question from Roman times. Care bono from the whipping up of hatred against Muslims, which then spills over into the whipping up of hatred against black and brown people in general. It is Israel, Israel, Israel. They are the main beneficiaries. So I think you'll find, I may be conspiratorial, but I think you'll find, I said I may be conspiratorial.
You are.
I may be conspiratorial, but I think you'll find there is a Zionist nexus interconnecting the whiplash. Tommy Robinson is financed by the Israelis. Turning Point UK.
Here we go.
Nick Tenconi, financed by the Israelis. Now we've got the transsexual looking.
What about Bob the dog?
The transsexual looking Posey Parker, the defender of women's rights, she's also now in league with the Zionists, in Israel. These are not secrets, they are open, stated information by them themselves.
They want to spread.
And therefore, they are the people, the fact that about it, they are the people who have the greatest benefit out of this. And therefore, I suggest to you, they may well be involved in promoting all of this. Thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's all for now.
Interesting.
Heiko,